Hello, everyone. Today, we're diving into a crucial topic: how narcissists are constantly on the losing side, whether they or you realize it. Before we get started, if you find this video insightful, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content, and share this video with anyone who might benefit from hearing this message. Also, drop a comment below with your own experiences or thoughts, so we'd love to hear from you. Now, let's jump in. At first glance, it might seem like narcissists are winning, but in reality, they are perpetually on the losing end, often without even realizing it. They might appear to be in control and on top, but this facade masks a deeper truth. Narcissists, while manipulating and exploiting those around them, be it family, friends, or colleagues, are in fact draining their own vitality and energy. One significant loss you experience when you step away from a narcissistic relationship, whether you initiated the breakup or were discarded, is the reclamation of your own life and well-being. The moment you detach yourself from their influence, your energy begins to return. Your clarity sharpens, and your spirit starts to revive. You begin to see through the illusions and deceptions, gaining insight into your true purpose and potential. As you grow stronger, healthier, and more empowered, the narcissists are actually losing their grip and influence over you. Narcissistic relationships have a built-in expiration date. When such a relationship ends, it forces you to confront and heal from past wounds that you might have ignored or suppressed. You start to understand the extent of the manipulation you endured and realize aspects of yourself that you may not have fully recognized before. Many of us here are empaths, people who care deeply and often prioritize the needs of others. If you've ever doubted the existence of empathy, remember this: where there is narcissism, there is also empathy. Stay tuned to learn how you can continue to thrive and grow stronger while the narcissist continues to falter. Narcissists are acutely aware of their manipulative tactics. They know exactly what they're doing and are drawn to empaths like a moth to a flame. For them, targeting empaths feels like hitting the jackpot. As long as those of us who have been through such experiences don't recognize that not everyone has our best interest at heart, and that narcissists are merely draining us of everything we have, they will keep exploiting us. They take our time, money, energy, love, and even our health and social connections. Once they've used us up, they often discard us for someone new, treating us as if we're disposable and believing they've triumphed. If you've been discarded or had to end the relationship yourself, I want to acknowledge how difficult that must have been for you. I'm genuinely sorry for the pain you've experienced. However, remember this: the narcissist believed they were victorious. They thought you would either disappear or stay down, unable to recover. They didn't anticipate that you would rise from the ashes, stronger than ever, and attain a new level of self-respect and empowerment. This personal growth and newfound strength are why they are actually losing. It's important not to view life merely as a game of winning or losing. Instead, we should experience and enjoy life free from toxicity and negativity. Narcissists, however, perceive life in black and white terms. They see it as a game where the goal is to manipulate and disrupt as many lives as possible to feed their ego. They crave both positive and negative attention, but they particularly thrive on the negative. When they succeeded in making you an extension of themselves, they believed they had achieved complete control. They saw themselves as unbeatable, convinced they could drain you completely without you even realizing it. At that time, you might have been in love or giving too much without fully understanding the nature of narcissistic abuse. We aren't taught about this in school, and as empaths, we tend to believe most people have good intentions, which makes us vulnerable. Narcissists, however, are very strategic. They know precisely who they are targeting from the start. They view you as a bright, shining light, and they work to dim that light because it threatens them. They succeeded for a while, but when they discarded you, they underestimated your ability to recover. Here you are now, learning and growing. You're becoming aware of what gaslighting, smear campaigns, and other manipulative tactics truly mean. You're realizing that narcissists are self-centered and care only about themselves, not even their own families or friends. Narcissists aim to entrap people in their web of deceit, keeping them trapped in a fog of devaluation. This gives the narcissist a sense of power and validation, making them feel as if they are winning. They might have had the upper hand for a period, but this changes once you start to see through their manipulative games. Understanding what narcissism truly is, and realizing that going no contact, blocking them, and severing ties with their allies is crucial. As you begin to reclaim your energy, it will take time and effort, but you will heal as you move forward. If you're just beginning to distance yourself and can't block them entirely yet, start by shutting down at least one of the ways they can reach you. For example, if you have multiple social media accounts connected to them, consider deactivating or deleting one of them. Gradually reduce your contact with them. The goal is to free yourself from the toxic relationship, reclaim your energy, and understand that you are the one who is truly winning, not them. The narcissist doesn't magically find happiness with a new partner, surrounded by rainbows and sunshine. You might have hoped for that when you first got involved with them, but reality hit hard once the initial charm wore off and their true nature emerged. The relationship's tone shifted. They started to pull away and devalue you, leading to a rapid decline. You experienced the devaluation phase, which could have lasted months, years, or even decades. The relationship likely had numerous ups and downs, with multiple breakups and reconciliations, during which you endured verbal, mental, emotional, financial, or even physical abuse. There comes a point when you see their true colors and recognize that a line has been crossed, whether it was due to a boundary you set, a confrontation that led to rage or silence, or an odd excuse for disappearing. These moments reveal their true nature. For instance, if they claimed they were visiting a long-lost relative, but you suspected they were actually seeking new sources of supply, your intuition was likely correct. Even if you couldn't prove it, you can now see through their deceit. You've gained invaluable wisdom from experiencing the narcissistic cycle that few people truly understand. That's why it's crucial to protect yourself and recognize that the narcissist will keep losing as you move forward. Here are a few more examples to consider. Often, when children of narcissists grow up and distance themselves from their parents, they want nothing to do with them. They begin to see how their childhood was distorted, how they were used to feed the narcissist's needs, and how their birthdays and milestones were neglected. Their upbringing was often lacking compared to their peers, and they were taught all the wrong lessons. Instead of receiving support, they were filled with negativity and self-doubt. Narcissists plant seeds of failure and inadequacy in their children. These children often fall into one of two roles: the golden child or the scapegoat, with various shades in between. The golden child can do no wrong, while the scapegoat can do nothing right. This kind of treatment is incredibly damaging. Children should be treated with fairness, love, and provided with clear guidance about right and wrong, including having healthy boundaries. Narcissistic parents fail to provide this and often act more like friends or buddies rather than true parental figures, avoiding responsibility and discipline. Narcissists frequently lose their own children and struggle with maintaining other relationships as well. Consider how many times a narcissist has been married, how many neighbors have cut them off, or how many people have chosen to distance themselves. Many people eventually see through their lies and stop believing the negative stories spread by the narcissist. If you're dealing with a smear campaign, a quick tip is not to add fuel to the fire. Allow it to die down on its own. Those who support you will remain loyal, and those influenced by the narcissist will eventually see the truth. It's often best to step back and let others realize they've been misled, including friends, family, and colleagues. Why do narcissists continue to lose? Consider this. If you're divorcing a narcissist, they are losing not only you, but also all the resources you provided, such as housing, bills, and other support. As they age, they are likely to lead increasingly isolated and lonely lives. You might think, but they've been married for decades and have a family with children and grandchildren. They must be doing fine. While this might be true to an extent, it doesn't mean the narcissist is stable or well-adjusted. Someone in their family might see through their facade, though whether they speak up is another question. What's clear is that more people are becoming aware of narcissistic behavior and its impact. I'm not suggesting that everyone is married to a narcissist or that everyone's parents are narcissists. I'm definitely not on a mission to spot narcissists everywhere I go. I strive to live a peaceful, fulfilling life and help others whenever I can. And I hope you're doing the same or are on your way to doing so. Returning to why narcissists keep losing. They often believe they are outsmarting everyone but end up overplaying their hand. Narcissists are incapable of growth or reflection on how their actions have ruined lives. They don't realize that their influence is diminishing, and fewer people are paying attention to their deceitful acts as they once did. Think back to the time before the internet and smartphones. Narcissists were usually confined to their local communities because travel was less common and global connections were limited. Just 50 or 60 years ago, flying was a big deal, and only a few could afford it. Nowadays, anyone can hop on a plane, and with the rise of smartphones, dating apps, and social media, narcissists can seek validation from people all over the world, even while being physically close to you. They can monitor you from anywhere using fake accounts and various digital tools. This is why it's crucial to protect yourself and realize that narcissists are, in fact, losing. They've been struggling since day one. The real issue is their refusal to acknowledge their flaws or take responsibility. Instead, they attempt to erase the past, pretending it never happened, and gaslight you with statements like, "I'm sorry you feel that way," or, "If you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have reacted this way." Sometimes, they even accuse you of being the narcissist. Here's the reality. A narcissist can't wake up and choose to be genuinely good. They simply lack the capacity for authenticity. They rely on an endless array of masks to suit their needs, which is why their personalities seem to shift so frequently. This constant mask switching is why they can appear to change their demeanor and why they can vanish and reappear at will. Narcissists don't care about anyone, whether it's you, their new partner, or anyone else. They are losing because deep down, they know they could choose to do the right thing, but prefer to indulge in creating chaos, manipulating people, and causing heartbreak. They thrive on disrupting lives, breaking relationships, and accumulating everything that others possess: money, time, love, health, and more. That's why I emphasize blocking these individuals and not second-guessing it. Just block them, cut them off, and focus on your own healing while maintaining your boundaries. You should prioritize yourself. Meanwhile, the narcissist will continue losing ground. With each passing day, they age, and with age comes reduced appeal. They may cling to outdated styles and undergo extreme measures like cosmetic surgeries to look youthful and relevant. However, no matter what they do, they cannot stop the inevitable decline. As narcissists age, they often become less attractive, less effective, and less relevant compared to the younger, more successful, and vibrant individuals around them. Their past achievements fade, and their attempts to relive former glory fall short. Stuck in their ways and unwilling to adapt, they are inevitably heading toward a downfall. Even if it seems like the narcissist is currently on top or has moments of success, remember that their decline is unavoidable. Their losing streak continues and will only persist. Stay resilient and focused on your own journey. Their eventual downfall will be far less impressive than they imagine. If you found this insight valuable, please show your support by liking this video, subscribing to our channel for more content like this, and sharing it with others who might benefit. Your engagement helps us reach more people who need this information. Thank you for being part of our community. Others who